I am in Copenhagen and I am planning to use ChatGPT to get around. I came here today on Sunday, 6th of April, because tomorrow on Monday morning on 7th of April I need to be in my Copenhagen office. And since it's Sunday, since I have nothing to do and I don't know where to go, I decided to use ChatGPT as my guide. And I was really curious to see what it would suggest me to visit, what it would suggest me to go, where it would suggest me to go. So here we are doing this vlog, Copenhagen plus ChatGPT. Right now it's 12:26, maybe already 27, and I'm planning to go out like in 10-15 minutes maximum before 1 o'clock. And before I do that, let me give you a very quick room tour. I checked in at Scandic Copenhagen on Vestersøgade, I'm not sure how to pronounce it. And what I'm really happy about, I feel like I've got lottery, because I've got a room with the view over the river that is crossing here, and I feel like I've got the best view ever. Otherwise, here is my room. It is very simple. There is nothing extra here. To be honest, I was a little bit surprised how old it looked like. The bed, here is the table, and here is a wallpaper with the, I guess, Nordic theme, with butterflies, with a fox. I'm not really a fan of this wallpaper, but whatever. Now let me show you the bathroom. The bathroom is also very simple. It's my stuff. To be honest, I was expecting something a little bit more like a wow factor. Since it was a lunchtime, I asked AI where to go. It gave me 3 choices for lunch. Most appealing was the Leilaland, since AI told me it was Copenhagen's oldest restaurant. From my hotel, it was a 2-kilometer walk, which allowed me to see Copenhagen by foot. Once I arrived to the restaurant, I understood why it was suggested to me and had so many good reviews on Google. It looked so cozy and beautiful. Alright, the first suggestion by ChatGPT done. I went to have lunch at a place called the Leilaland. It's a restaurant which is very popular, I think, in Copenhagen. Honestly, I think most of the people who were there, they were Danish people. Everyone was speaking Danish, so it seems like it wasn't a very touristy place. However, it was a very vibey place. It has a very nice atmosphere. And according to the explanation that is on the table, this place has existed since 1720, and the decorations hasn't changed since then. And they even wrote that Hans Christian Andersen was one of the frequent visitors at that restaurant, which was super cool to see. Did I like this place? Yes, I liked this place. I liked the atmosphere, I liked the riz, I liked the vibe. Would I order this particular sandwich one more time when I go there? Probably not. I would probably do what ChatGPT told me and order herring. To be honest, I wasn't really up for eating herring today, and I wanted to have something like fishy but not herring. So this is it. And now let's take a look at next suggestion by ChatGPT. Out of 3 post-lunch activities that ChatGPT suggested me to do, I decided to start with the National Museum. And to be honest, I am not really sad about it because it is getting chilly in Copenhagen and I actually would like to be inside. My visit to the National Museum is done. Thank you, ChatGPT. I think it was a very nice suggestion. I am a museum girly, so I think that suggestion suits me. In here, there is an opportunity to learn about the pre-Danish history, Danish history, Stone Age, Bronze Age, about other countries, and also, of course, about the Vikings. I think the exhibition on Vikings was super interesting. We had headset, and in that headset we had instructions on what to do, and we were listening to the story from that pre-recorded sequence. As my second post-lunch activity suggested by AI, I went to the world-famous historical Nyhavn. You could see that this place was really popular because there were quite many tourists there. As it was getting colder outside, I didn't stay there for too long. Instead, I kept walking over the bridge and discovered Bruns Gatusjak, bridge street food. Even though this place wasn't suggested by ChatGPT originally, I still decided to have my dinner there because by that point I was quite tired and didn't have energy to go to the place that ChatGPT told me to visit. And now in the hindsight, I see that probably it was a good idea because Yatak seems to be a very expensive place. Bruins Gatusjak, it's a very nice place with a lot of different restaurants, like different street food places. I decided to get something from a Greek restaurant called Strangas, and I'm sitting here and enjoying it. But to be honest, I think I would enjoy it even more if the weather would be much better, because it's very cold and it's very windy. And the food, like, it is nice, but it is freezing cold. If you're from Copenhagen, let me know if you think ChatGPT was a good travel guide and gave me good and reasonable suggestions for one day. Overall, I think it did a great job and saved me a ton of time from doing the research on my own. I think the key to the success was me giving as much detail as possible in my prompt, so I would get the best possible suggestions. Since I'm happy with the Copenhagen outcome, for my future travel research, I will definitely use AI to make my planning easier.